Hey everybody, my name is Angela Godwin and this is Water Talk brought to you by Water Online. My guest today is Erica Hermann. She is with Badger Meter. Erica, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So good to get a chance to visit with you. And
Yep.
I want to talk to you a little bit about, I'm familiar with Beacon software as a service, which
Right.
is the product that you offer. But I want you to understand. I want to understand how it helps utilities do more with less, right? Because this
Sure.
is the big challenge. So how does it help them gain visibility and control and really optimize their operations?
Absolutely. I think if you think about it in the simplest terms,
Mhm.
right? When we were meter reading, just your drive by, you're getting that one data point. Right now with Beacon, it's literally one click. Here's your entire service area, right? You're getting that holistic view of all the data, everything that's there, without having to really lift a finger. So you can go in, what do I need to address today? Where do we need to send everyone out, right?
Yeah.
Without having to first do the investigation. The in-field investigation really all goes away, and you can target
That's
that
amazing.
instead, plan, optimize what you're doing, and think about those resources very differently than you've been used to in the past.
It's so smart. Well, smart water, right?
Right,
That's what
right.
it's all about.
Yep.
So are there any particular utility initiatives or success stories that you can share where they've
Yeah.
really gotten smart about their operations?
Yeah, and that is the best part,
Mhm.
when a utility gets past that initial deployment
Yeah.
phase, and then we kind of get to see the magic in their eyes when they're starting themselves to realize what they can do, and you can tell the creative juices have started flowing within their utility. It's
Right.
very exciting. I'll pick on two that come to mind. So one was a really great story. I loved it. It was so utility driven, and it was targeting infringement plans. So they actually, up until a year ago, were literally sending staff out at random times because they wouldn't know
Mhm.
to look for their customers who were maybe watering their lawns when they weren't supposed to, right? Even on streets. With the Beacon software, you can actually just see when someone's watering on the days that they're not supposed to, right?
Wow.
So as opposed to just sending them out at random times, they're like, hey, this really only happens between this time and this time on these days. Go out these times, or better yet, we'll just call those customers, right? Not
Exactly.
even sending them out anymore. So that was a big program that we've heard one utility push that saved a ton of internal resources for them. The other big one is water restriction planning,
Mhm.
right? So we hear that a lot from lots of customers for various reasons. But I kind of, in recent years with COVID, one of the interesting impacts is people moved to beautiful areas in the country,
Mhm.
kind of disperse themselves, right, in different places. And the utilities are thumbs up, great. Except they weren't planning for that water usage
Right.
increase necessarily, right?
Right.
And it happened very suddenly.
Mhm.
So now they have to put programs in place to help their customers understand this is how much water you can use, here's why, while they build to scale to kind of manage that population growth. So those are two that come to mind that we're hearing more and more frequently.
That's
as success
fantastic.
stories.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. So, how does Badger Meter work, together with the utilities to take all this information, right, all
Yep.
this data, and
Mhm.
make it make sense?
Sure.
How does that work?
Make it make sense. That's that one, it's visualizing
Mhm.
it, right? So I think we've all gotten used to the world of spreadsheets and things like that, where really it's like it's data on a page, and it starts to just really kind of become you're apathetic to
Yeah, right. You
don't
kind
wanna
of tune
do
out,
that, yeah.
right? Yeah.
So one of the ways that we're really working to do that is to push it in your face, where that's all, the analytics are there already. You don't have to think about it. And I think what's exciting about Badger is as we've added on solutions, so we've added on water quality, we've added on pressure data,
Yeah.
we're even correlating more data points from
Mhm.
other sources within the Badger family to correlate that data and then say, here's why some of these things in your system may be happening, which is even better, right? It's better than just the what, because with why, you can prevent it. So
Yes.
preventing those water line breaks, preventing, unhealthy flows of water going into your utility system, being able to be on top of that
Mhm.
is way better than a lot of spreadsheets.
For
Just
sure.
saying, here's our non-revenue water, things like that. We're really taking it a step beyond, and I think that's really exciting.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
exciting, and it's been it's so exciting to watch the evolution of Badger Meter.
Correct. Yeah.
Over the last, especially in the last 10 years, it feels like you've just really exploded and
Yeah.
offer such a complete suite, really, of different parts of that water cycle.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
Oh, Erica, that's great. Now, listen, if our viewers watching and they want to learn a little bit more about Badger Meter or about Beacon Software as a Service, where
Sure.
can they go for some information?
Sure, they can go to badgermeter.com. It'll have everything on there for them.
Fantastic. BadgerMeter.com. All right, Erica, thank you again for joining us, and we wish you all the best of luck going forward.
Thank you. It's
All
great
right.
being here today.
Terrific. And this has been Water Talk. My name is Angela Godwin.